One of the world's busiest airports, London's Heathrow, is closed until midnight on Friday after a fire at a nearby electrical substation caused power outages. The cause of the blaze is not yet known, but what is clear is it will cause major travel disruptions around the world. Heathrow is Europe's busiest airport, a major international transit hub, at least 1,351 flights to and from the airport in West London cancelled today. The fire in the town of Hayes has left more than 16,000 homes without power. 150 people were evacuated. We can speak to our correspondent in London, Benedict Pavio. Hello to you. Benedict, some developments on both this fire and the travel disruption. What more do we know at this point?
Well, what we know is if you're in the UK and you're planning to take a flight today from Heathrow, don't travel to this airport. It is closed. It's hoped that it will be reopening at midnight London time Friday night into Saturday, but there is no certainty. So watch out for updates. If you're somewhere else in the world and you're planning to fly to Heathrow, then check with your airline. Because it is most likely that you're not going to be flying. You certainly won't be flying to Heathrow today. You may not be flying to Heathrow tomorrow. You may need to make alternative plans. So we know that it is a fire at a substation. We don't know the cause of that fire. At one point, there were 70 firefighters fighting, trying to get that blaze under control. The good news is the blaze is now under control. But basically, what you've got is one of the world's busiest, it's supposed to be the second busiest airport in the world, the UK's and Europe's busiest airport. So you've got at least 200,000 passengers who are affected by this disruption today and this chaos. Over 16,000 homes without power in the west of London, and about 150 people that have been evacuated. So the London Fire Brigade, as I said, now say that this blaze is under control. The neighbouring roads are closed. Police are turning away any cars or buses trying to make their way there. And what we know is that the authorities here are working at speed to restore power supplies as quickly as possible. But there will be huge questions about why some sort of backup wasn't able to take over and why there is such a huge disruption today and that the actual airport is fully closed.
Yeah, we'll need to wait to get answers to those questions. As you point out, Benedict, this travel disruption today, it's not the end of passengers' troubles, is it?
No, it's not, because you've got, on the one hand, the hundreds of thousands of passengers who won't have been able to, that backlog, if you will, that will be trying to get on flights to London. Yes, there are other airports, Gatwick, Luton, London City. Some flights that were in the air, about 100. Some of them managed to get diverted, for example, to cities like Glasgow. But basically, you've got one runway at Gatwick. It's already at capacity. I think a flight takes off there every 1 minute and 10 seconds. So you really need to check if your travel is necessary. You need to check with your airline. And of course, it means that the crews and the planes will be in the wrong places because of this outage. So aircraft and crews in different locations does not make for smooth travel plans. There may be more diversions over the weekend. So really do check, and it could be disruption lasts days, even if Heathrow, as it hopes, reopens at midnight London time.